So we got some breaking news. We have a verdict in the local trial that's been gaining national attention, an alleged attack on an Alvarado ICE facility. Welcome in at 5 o'clock, everyone. That is where we begin tonight at 5. Dozens of verdicts coming down this afternoon for 9 people charged after a shooting outside the Prairieland Immigration Detention Center last summer. Federal court just wrapping up. No cameras allowed, but our Andrea Lucia was there. She's joining us live now with the moments. Andrea.
Yeah, Ken, the Department of Justice just released a statement. And to give you some context, normally a statement like this celebrating the outcome of a trial would come from the DOJ's local office. In this case, it comes from the Attorney General Pam Bondi. She wrote, "Today's verdict on terrorism charges will not be the last as the Trump administration systematically dismantles Antifa and finally halts their violence on America's streets." She refers to it as an organization that has been allowed to flourish in what she calls Democrat-led cities. Out here, though, people in support of those on trial, you can see them. They have been protesting really every day of the trial here, say this is far worse. The verdicts were far worse than what they were expecting. Their fear, they say, is that anyone who protests the government could now be labeled Antifa and a terrorist. 8 people in all were convicted of this terrorism charge, specifically a charge of providing material support to terrorists. The terrorist in this case being Antifa, which some witnesses described as not being any kind of official organization, but really a blanket term for groups on the left that oppose what they feel is government overreach. This was the first time the DOJ has brought a case of domestic terrorism involving Antifa. We also saw Benjamin Song convicted today of attempted murder for shooting an Alvarado police officer in the shoulder or neck area. That officer, who survived, was responding to a disturbance at the Prairieland Immigration Detention Center in Alvarado, the protest that all these defendants, or I should say most of these defendants, were at. He arrived, saw someone running away from graffiti, pulled his weapon. Song's attorney argued shots were fired by his client to distract officers that were responding. The jury, though, disagreed, finding that it was attempted murder. That jury did acquit 4 others of that attempted murder charge, those who did not pull the trigger. The other significant charge that we saw were convictions for use of an explosive. The explosive that we're talking about here is fireworks, the same kind that you can buy at a store. We spoke to the wife of Autumn Hill, one of the defendants, about that.
Federal prosecutors in this case told a panel of Northern District of Texas residents with a straight face that lighting off fireworks on the 4th of July was terrorism, was a riot. I cannot think of anything more un-American than that. And I cannot think of anything more inhumane than the horrors that ICE is inflicting through its state terror on our communities.
Yet we do not yet know what sentences these defendants will receive. And we're already hearing about plans for an appeal. In addition to that, these defendants also face charges in connection to this in Johnson County. Reporting live in Fort Worth, Andrea Lucia, CBS News, Texas.